Welcome viewers. Now in this video tutorial I am going to show you some tips, very important tips about developing dashboards or infographics in Microsoft Excel. Here you can see we have these shapes. In this video I am going to tell you also how to use the smart arts according to your needs and how you can add such type of dynamic drop down list like this. If you select a project, so these graphs are changing and the graph is also in one cell. It's not taking that much space from you. You can reduce it also. So such type of dashboards and these speedometers, etc. You can use the smart arts object, which are usually you see taking a lot of space from us, and we can't link those cells with any other formula cells. So I will show you some tricks that how you can use those smart arts object but according to your needs. And here you see all the columns and the cells are locked. If you want to focus the attention of the viewer on this dashboard only, so we have locked all the columns, other columns and rows, and only this part is visible to us. So how we can develop such dashboard? Let's start from the scratch. First of all, select a space that you want for your dashboard. For example, if you want that this much information is enough for me for my dashboard, so you can just use these Excel cells. So you can just select the area where you want your dashboard, go to home and select thick outside border, so that will be selected. Now how to uh, add a color to the background. For example, if I want it like this is the background color. Now I want to focus this sheet on this area only and hide all these. So select this column, press Ctrl Shift right arrow, so it will select all the columns to the end. Right click and hide. So now you can see you cannot click anything and your focus will be here, and even if I am pressing right arrow, it's not going to the next column. Now here same thing for the row. Select the first row, then Control Shift down, right click and hide. So now only the focus is on this place. Now to use these smart arts, most of the people ask me that these smart arts takes a lot of space and we cannot use them according to our need. Yes, we can use them. Click smart art. Now from here, whichever smart art you want, you can select that. For example, if we take this one, okay. In the dashboard, if you are using such text boxes, so you can link them with your main data, so that whenever there is a change, so that dashboard text box cells is also changed. If I type here something, so that won't change if there is a change in my data. For example, my data is here and I want to link these cells with these text boxes, so I cannot link them now. Here you cannot link them, but what you have to do, right click on this, because here you have all these options also, and even if your area is only restricted to this, still you have to give it this much space also. So to get rid of this, right click on the smart art. Here you can see convert to shapes. Click it. Now you see that area has been removed and you have only those shapes available, and now you can play with these shapes according to your needs. Now these are in the groups. Right click, groups, ungroup. Now every text box is ungrouped. Okay, now I can link them. For example, here I want beneficiaries. So click the text box, go to formula bar, type is equal to, go to your data wherever it is and select the cell and OK. Now here you see this 5000. If there is a change here in the data, for example, if it is 7000 now, so that cell will also show you the same information. It will be updating. Now here I wanted this information in this text box. I want the title. So is equal to, go to your text box and select that title. So here you can see now I can change it like this. You can keep it like this. Change the color. For example, this text box color I want to change. Double click, select and change it. Now I want this one to be a little bit to increase the size, so this is increased now. Now for next of the cell, you do not need to do this formatting. You can just click and format. We can use format pen. Now here you see we have to adjust these shapes. So now when you are adjusting shapes, so Excel will help you to some extent. But if there is an issue and you want to place them at the same distance, so select these shapes with control and mouse. Go to shape format. Here align horizontally. This is horizontally. Now I want them to be aligned horizontally. So you see it's adjusted now. First this shape was here, so it has aligned the spaces from here. When you click horizontally, so it's aligned. So you can adjust this alignment from there also, and here you can place this one and then this one. Now just click, go to formula bar, is equal to, go to your data, select the data. Now select this shape, go to formula bar, is equal to, and select the title. And similarly here the title, so I will come here, select the title, and here just go to is equal to here. And now I want the same format for these, so select this shape, click, double click format painter, click this one and then this one. Now select this one, double click format painter, click this one and then this one. So these are your shapes. Now you can select with control all these shapes and right click and group them. And now you can place them anywhere you want. So you can play with these shapes, whichever smart art you take from here, illustration and smart art. So you can change them. For example, if I take a smart chart like this one, okay. So here you can see first you can change these color schemes to any color scheme that you want from here in this smart art. So first do all these changes so that later on you don't have any issue when you do this. After that, here you will need the text, so just select it, and if you want to link it and remove these lines so that it may not take so much space, so right click, convert to shapes. Now it's a shape. You see, it's a shape now, and here you can add any detail that you want for these processes. These are those processes that started from here and then here. So you can add here text boxes or any text you can enter here. You can save them as picture also. If this shape is final and you want it to save it as a picture to use anywhere else, so you can save it as a picture also, and here you just save it, portable network graphics, and name it and save wherever you want. So you can do with this things like that also. If you want to bring the speedometer here, so you just, we have already done a session here on this. If you haven't watched that, so you can see in the description. Just copy that shape and bring it here, so you can keep it here just to show the progress, etc. And while playing with these shapes, you can do one another thing also, that is selection panel. Selection panel is basically when you select a shape, and here you see the shape format, and here we have this selection pane. Click it. So here you can see now you have a selection pane. These are all the objects that you have used. You can select it from here. For example, if I click this one, so you see this one is selected. So if you want that it should not be visible, so you can just here click this eye, and it will not be visible. click it again, so it's visible. Now if you want that, I need here a drop down. For example, your data has there are different activities, and in different month there is a different progress or sales or whatever project are related to you, the numbers are. So you want that here in this dashboard, when I select a specific project, so it should show me here some progress or charts, line charts, etc, etc. So here you have to first, for example, if you do not want that all these projects to be visible like this, I just want that whenever I select a specific project, so it should show me a line bar or a chart or progress, etc. So first we will need a drop down here, select, go to data, data validation. Here I need a list of what? A project. So go to your sheet where these projects are available, select those projects. Okay, so here you have now the drop down. When you select a drop down, and let's give it a proper color like white color. So when you select a project here, so whatever you want a progress, you want a chart. So let's first see the simple example of a chart. So basically there are all these projects, and you want that whenever someone select anything in this cell, so here it should show a graph or a chart or a line chart, for example. So just bring these months name here, and then here we have already a drop down, and whenever I select a specific project, so it should show the month wise number and a chart or something like that. So here what you have to do, we have brought the months here. Now we will use the index function, index small bracket. Where is the array? Array is here in this month. Okay, comma. Now it asks for the row num. So for the row num, I will use match function. For the match, what is the lookup value? The lookup value is this one, comma. Now the lookup array is in my data, and that is these projects names. And now I just need to close the bracket. But before closing the bracket, if you see this, these information should not be locked, because when I drag onward, so it should go with the formula. But this dashboard B11, the cell that I have selected in the dashboard, that should be locked. And then in the sheet 1, this E11 to E12 is basically the project's name, so that should also be locked, because when I drag onward, so it should not disturb the range. So I will just lock this information also. Now I will just paste it here, so you can see all these months information is available to you. Now if you want that here I should see a line chart or a bar chart to show me month-wise progress, etc., or any other chart, so that you can develop, select your data, go to insert. Here you can add either a routine chart, but that will take a lot of space from you. So just go to these columns, column chart or line chart that you can use. You can use a line chart. Line chart, this is the data range, location to place this. So I want to place it, for example, here in. So here you see we have that line bar. Now if you want that, I do not want to show these information, I just want to show the lines. So you can just cut this from here and paste it above, and cut it and paste it here. And now we have just removed the color, so we will remove. And now you can just select this information and press Ctrl 1 or right click and format cell. Here in the custom, in this general, just type semicolon 3 times, and okay. So nothing is visible, and you can change the place of this cell to here. So you will see, if you want it to be visible in this whole area, so you can merge those cells so that it's properly visible. You can change the color from here also if you want a different color. For example, here I want it to be white color, so it's white now. If you want to add high points and end points, and you want to change the color of high points to the green, that this is high point, and to the low point to the red, So it will show you the red points, low points. Now if you select project 2, so you see it's changing. If you select project 3, so it's changing. If you want that data also to be visible here, so you can bring that data back here and you can use that data here also. For example, then we will just paste it in the third line. This line and this line will be pasted again back here, and we have removed the color from those cells, so just copy the color from above, and now we can just control 1, go to custom and remove this. Okay, so now you can see the numbers also, and the trend line also you can increase the row source so that it's properly visible. And if you just want this one, so now if you select project 1, so you can see the numbers and these are changing. If you select project 2, so you can use these different types of techniques for your dashboard with these formulas also. You can make it like this also, that you select this trend line, copy it and paste it in your dashboard as a picture, a linked picture. You see here a linked picture, so it will be a linked picture. Whenever you change the project name, so this picture will also be changing. You see it's now like that, in that same shape. So you can use such type of drop down to see different types. If you do not want this chart, you want to use another chart, so select your data. If you do not want this cell chart, these are cell charts, the charts that are available in cell. You can use this win loss also if you want to change it to the win loss. So you can use this, go to the spark line here, change it to the win loss. So you can see here now that type of, whichever month has the high point, that would be green, and the low point would be red, and the other would be white. And you can change these color schemes to any color scheme that you want from here. So you can show this in this way also. You can show this in column also. And if you do not want the cell chart, you want the routine chart, so select your data, go to insert, and from here you can add a chart that you want. But you see this chart is taking a lot of space, and if you reduce the size, so it won't be visible like that. So you can use these line charts, and you can increase the width of the row, so it will show you proper information here. And you can change these colors if you do not want to show this information, so you can just cut this information and take it somewhere else, or you can just take it above and right click, go to format cell, and here in the custom just type 3 times semicolon, so this information will not be visible then. And then when you select a project, so it will show you graphs like this. So you can use these techniques in your dashboard. If you visit my channel, if you want to learn Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, Access, MS Word and Mail Merge, then other tricks of the Microsoft Excel and other softwares, these other playlists of learning online data collection, KOBO, MS Form, Google Form for collecting online data, data analytics, project management series is there is a playlist for MS Excel, beginners also, Windows, and all these playlists, single playlists are also available. So you can benefit from all these sessions, which are free of cost, and you just open it and watch them and learn and improve your productivity. There are these beautifully designed PowerPoint presentations, how to make these PowerPoint presentation, and every video has a detailed step-by-step tutorial. So visit my channel, subscribe, like and share and comment, learn and improve your productivity. Thank you.